It's another day to show you my recent crochet creations, so let's just dive right in. First up, we have a little pink ghosty, which I finished about 2 nights ago. I made pink and blue ghosts for my last market, and both of them sold, so I wasn't really sure how not white ghosts were gonna go down, but I think the blue ones and the pink ones are pretty cute and people like them. I've yet to make a yellow one though, because I think it would just look like a pea ghost. Then I've been trying to use up some of my scrap yarn, so I have a whole bucket just full of tiny little balls of yarn that aren't enough to make actual projects with, but they are perfect for jellyfish because each little part is a different color. So I made this one's a bit bigger than the rest of them, but every single tentacle is a different color. I think most of this yarn is Juicy Couture yarn that I have left over. Then I have this little white jellyfish with all his different colors. I made a gray one. This one has like a blue, green, and purple color scheme, which I like. And then the last one is this purple one, which has a little pastel color scheme. They're actually all of the plushies that I made recently. Next up, I have a couple of beach bags. I showed you one of these in my last crochet video. So this is a pattern by Hey Hey Crochet. I think it's super cute. It's like a beach bag pattern. It's really quite big because the bottom is made up of a giant granny square. So you can really hold quite a bit of stuff in here. And like I said in my last video, you don't have to use this as a beach bag. I don't go to the beach, but you could use it for lots of different things. I made it with 100% cotton yarn, so it is washable. So you could use it for things like going to the farmer's market and filling it up with fruits and veggies. But I wanted to do like a summerween collection with like Halloween color schemes. So this is my like candy corn color scheme one. And then this is the one that I showed you in my last video, but I hadn't weaved in the ends at that time. I did weave in the ends now. And this is like the witchy purple color scheme. So I think that these are super fun for summerween. And then from making those bags, I ended up with more scrap yarn because they weren't quite big enough to use up an entire skein of each color. So I had just a little bit left of each color of yarn. So I decided to make coasters out of them to use up more of that scrap yarn. So this is the candy corn colored one. Then I made just a solid orange one. And then the last one that I made is this light purple one, which I haven't quite weaved in the ends for yet, but I also plan to make another one out of the dark purple yarn. So there'll be like a set of 2 for each one. And these are just like the perfect coaster sizes. Like I said, it's 100% cotton, so it's the perfect kind of material for coasters because you could put hot stuff on it as well. And like a mug sits perfectly in this middle part, so the little flower petals are just peeping out of the bottom of the mug.